días, señoritas y señoritos. Gumawa po ng research yung VAT team ukol dito sa issue of 150 million na confidential funds ni Sara, for which she was able to get this even when she just assumed office on June 30. Kasi normally po yung mga bagong presidente or vice-presidente, kung may pondo man silang madatnan, it would be from the past budget po. For example, ang pondo ni Leni Robredo, former Vice President Leni Robredo, was approved on December 2021, and then she should spend it syempre until June lang, no? Kasi paalis na siya, and when Sara took over, meron pa natitira kahit pa sa mga operational funds, sa mga sweldo, lahat, pangbayad sa kung nagrerenta sila, lahat, naka-budget na yan until the end of the year, from July until the end of the year. Pero hindi pwede magkaroon ng dagdag na budget si Sara because the budget for her assumption or administration will still be deliberated from August, September, and then approved by December, and then for the president to be signed by December, and then applicable sana is from January of this year. Pero mystery of mysteries po, tulad ng brinag natin noon, and as exposed by ACT Party List Congresswoman Frances Castro, and also yung strong pillar of the Makabayan Bloc, being a deputy minority leader sa Kongreso, they found out na kahit pagpasok pa lang ni Sara, meron na siya 150 million na confidential funds. Pero hindi lang yun hanggang doon. Mas malaki pala ang nakuha niya puwera sa confidential funds. So dito po, we obtained a investigative report from the TV5 and Philippine Star newspaper na isa lang man ang may-ari, si Manny Pangilinan, at lumalabas po dito na apart from her 500 million confidential funds from the office of the Vice President and 600 million 150 million from DepEd, or all in all 650 million, meron pa pala si Sara nakuha when assuming office end of June 30. Meron pala siya nakuhang budget ng 233.7 million on top of the original allocation approved by Congress. So isipin nyo po yung inapprove ng Congress for year 2022 na first served by former Vice President Leni Robredo was only 713.4 million. Pero nung pumasok si Sara, umingkris po ito ng 32% to 947.1 million, or almost 1 billion. Pero this was hindi pa ito nagawa by the Marcos government. Gawa pa ito sa Duterte government. So ibig sabihin, doon pa lang sa Duterte government, pinaghandaan na nila, pinahandaan na nila yung pagtaas ng budget ng Office of the Vice President. Pero ito po, ang problema dito, hindi ito dumaan sa Kongreso. Kasi yun nga, yung Marcos Congress, Marcos Senate, only met para balangkasin yung budget on starting August of 2022. The first months of their term. Bakit kaagad si Sara meron 233.7 million dagdag? Kaya po, gusto ng Makabayan Party List o Makabayan Bloc dyan sa Kongreso, ito po yung mga militant congressmen, gusto nila investigahan ito. Kasi hindi you know, parang pwede pala ganito magtago isang pondo. Pagkatapos kung dumating na yung bagong opisyal, ibigay doon. So kung ganun, wala pala tayo transparency sa kwan natin, budget. Kahit sino palang opisyal, pwede magtago ng pera dyan, pwede niya kunin sa kanya. Tulad ngayon, pinapa-account ni Franz Castro kasi inamin nga ng Commission on Audit na merong nga 125 million na ginasta ni Sara for year starting July 2022 na hindi naman na-approve ng 2022 budget for the year 2023. Kumbaga, meron na siya confidential funds sa Marcos administration of 650, meron pa siya 125 approved during the time of her father na hindi lang ginalaw at hinintay lang pumasok siya para ibigay sa kanya. So that means in all, meron siya 775 million in pork barrel from the Duterte and the Marcos administration. Ang problema po, ni si Leni Robredo, hindi hiningi ito at hindi ito alam ni Leni Robredo na meron pala nakaintay na 233.7 million, of which 150 million is for confidential funds. Kaya dito nagagalit yung mga congressmen. Kaya nga may chance na this impeachment complaint will push through kasi syempre no greed dyan sa Congress po. No sins are bigger than greed, envy. Lalo na yan, greed and envy. Kung malaman ito ng mga congressmen na 1, 2, 3 pala sila, na nakuha pala sila, lalo na yung congressmen pa yung year 2021. Siyempre, sabi nila, bakit kami hindi? Bakit kami, sinabihan kami, hanggang dito lang hanggang 200 million lang yung pork barrel mo dahil kulang ang pera ng gobyerno. Pero yung pala, meron pala mga pera ng gobyerno na hindi sila alam. Dyan pa naman nagagaling ang budget sa Kongreso na ito nga 233 million na ginasta ni Sara para sa third and fourth quarters ng 2022. Yon. So dito, maraming mga congressmen magagalit dito kasi parang na 1, 2, 3 sila. Thereby, they are more likely to support the impeachment. At sabi pa nga dito, according to the COA reports, as cited by the investigative team from the Philippine Star and the One News of Channel 5, nakalagay daw yung 125 million as we reported earlier as contingent fund or under the Office Special Purpose Funds. So, apart from the 120 million, tumanggap rin yung Office of the Vice President when Sara came over na ng additional 96.4 billion for financial assistance and subsidies in the third and fourth quarter of 2022. So sabi nga ng investigative report nila, while hindi daw illegal yung or prohibited yung fund adjustment, pero dapat yung additional funding dapat dumadaan talaga sa Congress. So parang malaking insulto ito sa mga congressmen na kontrolado ni Martin Romualdez. Kaya hindi nga malayo si Martin Romualdez talaga ang behind dyan sa impeachment move kay Sara. Kasi parang siya rin naloko dito, na dengoy dito. So in fact, nung time ni Leni po, ang budget lang na nung hiningi niya ng increase ay 45.4 million lang. So malayo talaga sa 300 na increase sa budget ni Sara Duterte. Imagine, from 713.4 million sa time ni Leni, for her office, for the office of the Vice President, for 2022, naging 947.1 million kaagad ang increase. So this is very big, This is very big. At in fact, kay Lenny nga, bumaba pa yung budget niya from 2021 to 2022 from 708 million to 674 million. So inamin naman ng Commission on Audit na meron talagang increase due to sa Office of the Vice President due to the release of the additional allotment. Yun. So palagay natin po, walang illegal dito, pero it breaks all the rules of transparency na akala natin na ang budget na dinedeliberate September, October, November, December, 4 months nila dinedeliberate yan. Iniisa-isa nila yan. Ang kapal po, mga ganito. Ang ganito kalaki, kadami yung pahina po, yung parang libro, ganito kalaki yung libro na binabasa nila, itemize lahat. So, ibig sabihin na 1, 2, 3 sila. Yung gumawa ng 2021 budget, hindi nila nakita na meron pala 300 plus na budget na naka-reserve lang for Sara. So, this is 233.7 pala ang in-increase. So, 233 from the budget of VP Leni Robredo. So, saan nanggaling ito at paano ito ginawa? So, dyan, Sara will have to answer that. And failing to answer that, ngayon nakikita ko na malaki ang chances she will really be impeached. Kasi very serious po ito Kasi kahit hindi po ito illegal, pero dyan sa Kongreso, mga seloso po yan Ayaw po nila na, lalo na sa pera na issue, ayaw nila na 1, 2, 3 sila. Yung meron isang government office na mas nakuha ng mas malaki sa kanila na hindi naman nila nalaman. Or dapat siyempre iisipin nila, dapat napunta na lang yun sa distrito ko kaysa dyan sa opisina ni Sara Duterte. So ito lang po tuloy-tuloy na vlog natin dito sa issue na ito. So it's not just 125 million that is the issue dito na confidential funds, but kabuuan ng 233.7 million. Ang laki po yan. And for the unserved term ni Vice President Leni Robredo, kumbaga ginamit nila yung office ni VP Leni para i-plus yung budget niya na wala siyang alam at nilabas na lang yun nung dumating na si Sara. So pinagplanuhan talaga. So we should know sino ang nagplano nito, paano nagplano nito. And I really believe since kahit hindi po ito illegal, but this really violates the principle of transparency dapat sa gobyerno and also the operation of Congress na dapat alam ng mga congressmen at mga senator lahat ng budget ng gobyerno. So because of this, baka malas-malas si Sara. The congressmen will be able to put up the numbers to impeach her. At kahit sa Senado pwede rin kasi iilan senador lang, mga 4 o 5 lang ang alay ni Sara dyan sa Senado. So with this development na 233.7 million na pwede pag-awayan at paglawayin ng mga congressmen, I believe Sara is really in trouble and the impeachment case may really prosper against her in the coming days. Tututukan po natin ito. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Share this kasi hindi pa po ito kalat sa media mismo at sa social media. Share this to friends and relatives. Thank you for watching and see you in my next vlog.